So, I heard you like FNaF. Honestly, I just wanted to make a cool intro. Rest of the video is going to be pretty simple. Also, there's some timestamps in the description for your convenience. You can also hover over the red bar to see the timestamps, I guess. Probably easier that way anyway. For people who hate long explanations, that Fateful Night is your typical asymmetrical game. There's survivors, and there's a killer. Occasionally there's two killers, but that's a selectable game mode. Anyway, if you die as a survivor, don't fret, because when the clock strikes 3 AM, you can turn into a ghost and start hunting the hunter, flipping the entire round on its head. There. It's the quickest explanation I can give you. Now, if you want, you can watch the rest of this beautifully crafted video that took me a long time to make, or you could just skip to certain timestamps if you need more information and you want it very quickly. Impatient little freak. The first thing you're going to want to know about this game is survivors and hunters, which I already told you in the quick explanation, so I'll just be going over the last part of this section. The logs, or the book, or the index, whatever. You get the idea. This little book tells you what every animatronic and hunter in the game does before you even buy them, which is very useful. Now, you may be asking, but Lonty404, how do I buy an animatronic? Now, little that Fateful Night tributing, I will tell you. In order to get any of these awesomely crafted characters from these awesome game creators, please, I am so poor, please give me Faz coins. You first need to obtain Faz coins. You start off with 200 Faz coins, but you will slowly gain more as you play the game. When you beat a round as an animatronic, you gain 25 Faz coins, and you gain 50 Faz coins for winning as a hunter. Additionally, you gain 5 Faz coins for dealing damage to a hunter as an animatronic, and you gain 5 Faz coins for stunning hunters. You can spend this moolah at the shop, which is located next to the bridge and is this yellow bunny guy. When clicking on characters, you will get a brief description that is not as detailed as the index, but still gives you an idea of what that character does. As well as this, it will also tell you how much each character costs when you click on them, a little bit below the description. If the character that you're looking at inside of the shop seems enjoyable to you, then go ahead and purchase them. The game will let you know if you've already purchased an animatronic, so there's no need to worry about purchasing the same animatronic multiple times. Alright, you done? Purchased your animatronic? Alright, cool. That's my transition. We're moving on now. Readying up is quite simple. It's literally just the big button at the bottom of your screen in the lobby. After pressing this button, it'll take about a full minute to start the next match, but if everybody in the lobby is readied up, it'll immediately drop down to like 3 seconds. You are always unreadied in the lobby until you ready up, so try not to tab out and miss your chance to play. Now, we are in game, and as you can see here, this is my health. Right now I'm playing as the hunter, so I have about 300 HP, way higher than most animatronics. If this reaches 0, you die. Simple as that. You can see my abilities here to the right, which are activated by either clicking on them or pressing Q or E. I think the other keybinds are R and T, but I don't have any characters with more than 2 abilities, so I wouldn't know. I know, great guy. As well as health and abilities, we can see that it's 12 AM. This is the timer. When the timer reaches 6 AM, you will either lose or win. I'll talk more about this during the win conditions segment of this part. The timer increases based on how many animatronics you have in your round. If you have a full server, the round will take way longer than if you only have 2 people in game. Every single time the clock advances, like 12 AM to 1 AM, 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., and so on and so forth, the hunter will get an indicator telling them where every animatronic is on the map. This means that you cannot hide unless an hour hasn't passed yet. Now, considering you're probably a FNaF fan, you're most likely wondering what the deal with the Phantoms is. Phantoms do not contribute to the round timer, though I do believe that they will actually contribute half an animatronic's worth to the round timer in a later update, but they cannot be killed. This means that they are only a deterrence, and as a hunter, you only have to worry about them showing up, not killing them. 2 of them will debuff you, and the other 2 can stun you. Read up on them on the index if you're curious. Like I said in the intro to this video, if you die as a survivor, you get to respawn as a ghost at 3 a.m. As a ghost, you are immortal, and you must chase the hunter and try to kill them instead. However, if you are up against Purple Guy, and he's in his spring bunny suit, you can't do anything until he takes it off. If he's spring locked, then, you're spectating now, I guess. And now, for the last part of this segment, win conditions. This is extremely simple, sometimes. Let's say you're up against Purple Guy. Purple Guy wins if he kills every animatronic and survives to 6 a.m. Animatronics win if at least one of them survives to 6 a.m. or Purple Guy dies at any time during the round. If you've been paying attention, you'd know that there's more hunters than just Purple Guy. Most of them follow this formula, but the 2 hunters you should know about are Springtrap and Guard. Springtrap wins as soon as he kills every single animatronic. He is the most similar to a normal ASIM game you can get to, because you don't have to survive to 6 a.m. Guard flips the whole game on its head immediately instead of when you hit 3 a.m. His entire goal is to survive everyone until 6 a.m. Get all that? Quite a lot of information for a lot of different topics, but I think it's time for a wacky transition.